Hello and welcome to 7 Minute Guitar. Also check us out on facebook.com/7Minute Guitar for the resources that are used in these videos. Welcome back. Today we're going to do a short little Sunday segment. Try to keep it 7 minutes or less, of course. Last week we talked about types of guitars. Today I'm going to share with you a few tools of the guitar. One of the first things I recommend as a good tool for guitar is a good sturdy case. Now, some people will get expensive hard side cases with snaps and buckles and basically Samsonite. That's a great case. What I have here is a soft side but a hard shell canvas case. It has the possibility for putting it on a backpack. I don't really use that option. But what really drew me to this is two zipper pockets up front. And this pouch type pocket here works really good. I keep a lot of extra sets of strings. I recommend extra sets of strings in case a string set breaks, but also not just a full set. These are D'Addario Phosphor Bronze 8020, but some single strings as well. If something breaks, you can replace just the single string. Also, if you have a bunch of sets of strings, it makes you the hero when somebody at your gig snaps a string, goes into his bag, and finds out he doesn't have that string anymore. A flat pick. Depending on your style of playing, you may not use this. I'm using a Dunlop .76 Tortex. And the first thing to go on these is the printed ink that says Dunlop Tortex on it. I don't ever recommend letting someone borrow the pick you play with. And the reason for that is guitarists tend to put their pick right here while they're doing something else with their hands. Then they grab that pick and play. You don't want someone else's fingers going into your mouth. This is another type of pick. It slides on and over the thumb. I actually don't use this. I have it in my case in case a friend of mine who does use one of these forgets his pick. Then I can be the hero for the day. This little stainless steel tube has a slide. Depending on your style of music, it will depend on whether you put it on the ring finger or the pinky finger, and how you play. Of course, a slide. Exactly like it sounds, exactly like it says. That's the name of it, that's what it does. This tool is called a capo. I've talked about it before in my Sunday segment called Capo Do I Need One? So check it out. Here's the link. And let's move on to the next tool. This is a pretty handy tool when you're replacing your strings. It's a winder. Clips right over the tuner, and you undo it, take your string off, screw it back on. The other neat little thing is this little U feature on the back. Helps take these stubborn little pins out of your bridge when they're stuck. Because let me tell you, trying to pinch on them with your fingers, that sometimes can hurt. In my opinion, this next tool is as important as bringing strings in a guitar pick. Mechanical pencil. The mechanical pencil, you don't have to sharpen it. I do keep a pencil in here, but if you don't have a sharpener at hand, you're going to have to borrow somebody's buck knife or something. Also, these little tabs. If you're playing out of a book with 600 plus songs in it, you don't want to be the person flipping pages because they say turn to song number 512. You want to have song number 512 with a tab on it already. Very important instrument saved for last. This tool right here, a tuner. Now this is a Snark. I'll put the website address for it so you can check them out. I purchased this one from my local music shop for somewhere between 20 and 30 bucks. I don't remember. I like the fact that it clips onto the head of the neck and stays out of the way. When I use my capo, I can put my capo on there too, and I'm not interfering with the use of the tuner. Now this tuner, the reason I like it a lot is because it picks up on the vibrations. Right now it's picking up on the vibrations of my voice in the wood. If I disconnect it like that, you'll see how that takes off. So it's really picking up on vibrations. Let me give it a vibration of this E. And I set this low E really flat, so you can see it work. One last thought on this little tuner. I've taken it off my guitar, clipped it to another person's guitar, because they show up late, everybody's in tune, and they go, "Give me a D." And you're like, "Here, tune up, and then give that back to me when you're done." I've also used this on multiple guitars. I put it on a bass guitar. I put it on a stand-up bass guitar down there where the bridge is. Just clipped it to the bridge and it worked just fine. It's a pretty handy little tuner. I like it. I recommend it a lot. So there's a few tools that I have for my guitar. There are hundreds of tools out there and smartphone apps. So check out your local music store and find out what you might like. See what they recommend. Thumbs up the video, subscribe to the channel, and check out facebook.com/7minuteguitar.